Many of your color correction tasks can be accomplished using the primary in-room. Typical problems may include fixing bad white balance, over and under exposure, very thin black levels, matching clips, or creating a stylized look. To see the signal without the broadcast safe filter on, select the setup room, project settings, and uncheck the broadcast safe filter. The first thing I always do is color balance the clip. I'm simply adjusting the RGB black and white signals to level them off at 100 for the whites and 0 for the blacks, creating a clean black and white signal within the working RGB color space. Save the setting to the primary and grade bin for later use. Remember to re-enable the broadcast safe filter. Always use the broadcast safe filter when grading. The trick with color correction is knowing what control to use and how to adjust it. Let's look at the signal on the scope. I color balance the clips so the blacks are at 0 IRE and the whites are at 100 IRE. When I color correct, I always break the signal down as follows. The blacks will be at 0 to 20 IRE, the midtones or gamma will be 20 to 80 IRE, the gain or highlights will be from 80 to 100 IRE. So, for example, I want to make the image deeper in the shadows but not take the blacks below 0. First, select Ctrl 2 to create grade 2. Copy the balance settings from grade 1 by dragging grade 1 to grade 2. With grade 2 selected, darken the master midtones so the blacks are crushed. Then raise the master shadows back to 0. Raise the master highlights back to 100 IRE if necessary. Adjust the relationship between the master midtones and master shadows by raising the master midtones and then lowering the master black to achieve the best possible contrast. Raise the master whites to make up any white level difference. You can take the grading one step further by using the primary gamma curves. Simply add points on the curve and drag them around to make an S-curve to create more contrast. Adjust the RGB gamma curves to change the color of the gamma balance. Save the look in the primary in grade bin. Now compare the color balance grade to the adjusted grade. Now, try starting with the color balance setting and use the Scone looks to create a cool look. Select the primary out Scone looks gamma curve folder. Double-click Gamma 01 Warm. In the secondary room, Scone looks folder secondary 5, double-click Deep Blacks 4. Create grade 2. Navigate back to Scone looks secondary 2 folder. Double-click the folder to open it, followed by double-clicking the secondary Blue Sky folder. Double-click the S2 Blue Sky Soft 2 look. Drag secondary 2 of grade 2 to grade 1. Return to grade 2. Navigate back to secondary 1 glows and open the folder. Double-click Glow W1. Drag grade 2 to grade 1. Now let's add a vignette to the secondary 1 glow. This will limit the glow effect to just inside the vignette window. Disable and re-enable the grade to see a before and after comparison of the newly created look. Using the Scone looks will give you professional results you never dreamed possible.